Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Advanced Wars Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. Small on top left side as the green Judy, we got Yoshierider. Small on bottom right side as the dark gray Penny, we got NeoAndy. Let's see, what was Judy again? It's one of the non-cartridge custom COs. Let's see, no expansion, no max energy, so it's just based around her. All units get plus 20% offense and 10% defense, so like Hawks, receives funding equivalent to 25% damage of the damage your units in the CO zone deals to enemy units. And this cannot expand, so whatever damage she gets, you get a bit of a refund. Simple enough. And no power, no superpower. Very, very simple. So she herself has a little bit extra firepower, a little extra defense, and a little bit of extra salvage. Nice and simple and easy to understand. Candy, of course, is slightly upgraded from the cartridge, getting plus additional 5% offense defense to all units. Additionally, her weather does last for 3 turns, and of course, she's still, of course, unaffected by weather, making her CO power last the longest. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. It is a Fog of War map. Both players start off a gunboat on top of their HQ, which I believe you can use to boost infantry units. I would assume so, maybe not. Additionally, both players do start with an aircraft carrier, which can produce some seaplanes for 15,000, but there is also air points on the map as well, so it would be interesting. I have no idea if the aircraft carriers will come in handy. It's also Fog of War, I should also mention. Comm towers the corner, no radar station, lots of properties. Looks like it's 3 base for both sides. 3 bases, 1 airport, 1 carrier. And 1 temporary port in the middle of the map, which could be useful for Grayfield, but that's about it. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. I'll leave the autoplay on initially. Let's see, how to make Judy the best use. Since it gets salvage for whatever she does, you also want to you only get salvage based on how much damage you do based on the more expensive targets. So it's better she gets deployed in more expensive units to get to prevent more damage. So I think a minimum tank, though there could be an argument made for artillery pieces and anti-tanks. Of course, anything stronger than that, it would be also quite nice. Battlecopter could probably work. Actually, Battlecopter may work best for her. And again, Battlecopter works good for most COs. Either way, both sides are expanding out. Got a bike deployed in by Mr. Bear. Actually, base skips for double bike. That's interesting. My apologies if you heard my drink open on up. Getting a little bit thirsty already. Another bike, more infantry. Something I should also mention as well, this is Mist on Sea, which should be not traversable by ground units. If I click on this, yep, only air and naval. Whoops, let me zoom back out, that should be fine enough. Additionally, there are missile silos that echo edges of the map, but there's no way to obtain them. There's no shore here, so you can't do something funny like getting a temporary port or something like that. It's just completely inaccessible. But do know as well, the cities at the edge of the map, you see there's double shore there, so that's 100% traversable. Just whatever unit travel across it must tempt the fjord or an organ show. That's a horrible idea. But in this game, you have no penalties whatsoever. Bike's pushing pretty aggressively forward. Penny does have 14,000 versus Judy's 12,000. No CO units load on up, but we do have a rig. This is probably meant for transporting units around, such as these mechs. That's interesting. You don't really see rig play all too often. And at least Advanced Wars by Web, APCs tend to be, how to put it, a unit that requires actually a decent amount of skill, because it does cost 5,000, which is quite expensive. and does provide no combat benefits, and hardly provides any meat shield benefits. Also got some flares, some tanks being pulled up by Penny, and we got CO. Wait, so she does have CO zone. Does get first strike there. Let me just turn off all the play. Am I blind? Oh yeah, CO zone radius 3, energy 0. Okay, I'm complete. I got that stuff backwards. Oops, my bad. So she does have a decent CO zone for salvage. So it's just that, now think about it, maybe she should ball up a little bit. But her primary capability is whatever value she inflicts, which is tend to be the case in most situations, but this gives you a bit more of a reward rather than punishing your opponent. This comm tower has been obtained up here. Tank heading up north to protect. Does get a good shot there. Finish off a couple units. Penny now has 20 energy. Very, very nice. I'm not sure whether it would be best for her. Rain will reduce your opponent's vision down to 1, so poor. No, and a lot of mechs deployed in the field. Looks like this player likes to spam out mechs. I'm getting to the point where I want to slow down and do turn by me manually clicking. Of course, it does involve the click, 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 clickety clack. Oh no! Does spot the tank there. Artillery piece could try advance. Nope, can't advance to the forest. There's mountains in the way. Don't you hate it when there's a mountain in your path? And decides not to push forward. I think this infantry unit is just trying to use as bait to bring stuff into the range of artillery piece. First strike on the mech. Now she has 33 energy. I'm trying to think whether it would be best. Snow's probably least useful. Rain could be useful, help applying pressure, able to get a lot of ambushes on your opponent. Judy does not have any flares. Of course, that's with our cast vision. That flare is done for. Of course, does she have vision of that region now? She at least has vision of the infantry unit. How is the vision range of our artillery piece? Not that great, right? Oh, it's good. Good enough. Let's see. Currently have 20,000. We'll see this strike first. Went up to 1,250, so it does get a 25% of cash return as promised. Oh no, got stuck like a stepsister. Got a number of mechs there, all in ambush positions. There's actually a lot of hiding spots on this map, isn't there? Then again, Days Ruin has a lot of hiding spots. Terrain provides less defense, but offers more concealment, offering more capability in Fog of War, to say the least. Stops the capture. It's a good strike up there, but there's still a Penny tank here, and there's also a reinforcing Penny tank as well. That could do some good work. Obviously, need to move the bike out of the way. Should be in movement range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy in range. Mr. Bear's turn. Pulls back the bike. Finish off there. Penny needs a little bit more energy. If she's able to squeeze it out, that could be quite good. And maybe the superpower now. Snow. I think snow's the worst in this situation. Actually, now think about this. Actually, I think snow's the worst generally because reducing move speed by 1 is tolerable for 3 turns. But now looking at it, look at all the mechs. These mechs have 1 move speed. Now think about it, snow's actually not bad. She does have a rig, so I'm gonna need a lot of work for them to rig. Tank on tank violence. Is that unit? And it looks like Mr. Bear is making some great changes up north. Overall, looks like Penny has a pretty sizable advantage. Though we do have some of these infantry units in range of the artillery piece. But not getting massive value out at the moment. By the time she got one kill and get a little bit of cash bounty, her opponent got an entire superpower. Just got lucky that was only a penny superpower and nothing like a Tabata. Maybe we better actually hit the bike. That's more for more. But there's a decent amount of CO zone range. Now, that actually may have been a bad position there. Probably should have put it right next to this mech because I think the person forgot that these mechs only move at one movement speed. I think that was a misclick. Yep. Then again, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. It can load it up in next turn. Got an anti-air. They got a couple battle copters on the field. Both sides have two, looks like. Penny does have a anti-air over here. And anti-air down there. And now Penny has a lot of turns of snow where she does not have any issues. If I were to click on this infantry unit, you can see she has full movement with her infantry. So she has a lot of mobility. She can also edge and get in at max range, and the opponent will be in range, but you will not be. Gives her 3 turns to edge small advantages with snow. Overall, I think Sandstorm is generally the best superpower to roll for her. Reducing your opponent's firepower by 30% is very nice. Though, like I said, with the amount of mechs in the field, this snow is going to hit this current opponent quite hard. And probably should not be building mechs in the snow. In fact, maybe even the meeting thing's a bad idea in the snow due to its not great movement speed. Look at that. Bad. It can only move this one tile. Though maybe I'll move 2 tiles. It can. It's just that the infantry's in the way. Getting some cash rally has 0.5 funds. Dun dun dun. There should still be at least one more turn of snow. I wonder if Penny would have played it just right as well. She could perhaps get another superpower by the time this one ends. Of course, that is always the if you play it just right doesn't mean you can. More battlecopters pushing up north. There is an AT up there, but the artillery piece can be somewhat exposed. Another flare over here. This player does like her mechs. There's a lot of good spots for mechs, that's for sure. But the snow... base skips. Flare there reveals the CO artillery piece. Spots a medium tank, but she has battlecopters. Luckily, the CO zone is a pretty good indication where the artillery piece can strike. Only goes in the ranged artillery piece, but this is a forest, so you will have to scout that out. I don't think it was worth it bring the anti-air in range. This is only anti-air in this region to engage the various battlecopters. Do we have the flare pushing up north? Comm tower under threat as well. Great strike there. Takes out the infantry unit. Gets a free strike on the artillery piece. Penny's at 8 energy, so she's very far from her power. I think Penny took too many losses this turn, but right now she does have more value. She's ahead about one turn. Good amount of damage there. Battlecopter on battlecopter violence. Good hit on the anti-air. This anti-air is out of vision range, but probably the battlecopter's out of range. Flares advance to the temporary port. Good strike there from the battlecopter. Finish off the tank. Lots of units, of course. Anti-air, battlecopter, flare, and bike. Good strike there. Takes out the... moves the artillery piece forward. Probably a good idea. So has full ammo, of course. Pulls back the gunboat. Pulling back the gunboat as well. There's a lot of shores there, so she can load up and move a little bit forward the gunboat still, so the gunboat's not completely dead in the water or dead on the shore. Lots of gains down south by Judy, but she is still behind on value by a fair margin. Penny's almost close to her superpower as well. Battlecopter on battlecopter violence. More energy. Superpower is now available. Sandstorm will blunt Judy's attacks. Now all these units minus 25 attack. That is massive for 3 turns. Now she does not have to worry about the taking too much damage, because Mrs. Bear's Sandstorm came at a good time. Finish on the outlying units there. A lot of losses. Okay, Penny flipped this around pretty badly. Looks like Judy's down, losing on both flanks. The only thing she has up here really is a medium tank. I also remember as well, this value here is inflated both sides with the carrier. Speaking of which, that value difference is massive. With if you remove the carrier, since they're basically dead and they're dead weight, Mr. Bear has twice the value. I don't think Judy can come back this. I probably should have stood and fight, because I don't think falling back would be useful. He knows about the flare, so this can easily get revealed. Mech there. Minus 30% firepower is a bit of a problem. Yeah, even her COE loaded unit has plus 10% attack. Plus 45 attack and defense. Oh yeah, the superpower. Now, yep, at the plus 30, thanks to the 2 comm towers and the max out veterancy. Flare there, spots basically everything. Penny's tank gets a good strike. And, yeah, I wish let this autoplay. Pikes finish off the medium tank. I think Green's issue was the mech play. I don't think the mech play was super great, especially when the winter happened. She should not have built any more mechs during the winter. Because at 1 movement speed, they are basically dead weight. Next, did get some hits there. Mr. Bear will start capturing the HQ pretty soon. And I see no way for her to really punch through a wall. Even base camps. And Penny has another superpower available before even the sandstorm subsides. Could have base locked there. But at this one time, yeah, just finish the game. Just capture the HQ. Don't need to prolong any longer. And Green should just back out the game. There it goes. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.